So, you hear that first little sniffle from your baby. It's a sound that can send a wave of worry through any new parent, right? It can feel super overwhelming. But trust me, don't panic. We are going to walk through exactly what to do, step by step, to get your little one feeling better and to give you some much-needed peace of mind.
You know, it's totally normal to feel a bit of panic when your baby gets sick for the first time, but you've absolutely got this. We're going to cover why these colds even happen, how to spot the signs, and, most importantly, all the safe and really effective home remedies you can use to bring them some relief. Okay, let's dive right in. All right, first things first, let's just get one huge worry out of the way right now. As strange as this might sound, your baby getting a cold isn't just common, it's actually a completely normal and even necessary part of them growing up. Think of it this way. Every single time your baby fights off one of these little colds, their immune system is basically, well, it's like it's going to the gym. It's getting a workout. It's learning, it's creating antibodies, and it's building up all the strength it's going to need for a healthy life. So yeah, it's really tough seeing them sick, but you're actually watching their tiny body do some pretty incredible work. So you might be wondering, why are babies such little cold magnets? I think understanding the reasons can really help you let go of any of that parent guilt and just focus your energy where it matters most, helping them feel comfortable and loved.
Well, for starters, a baby's immune system is brand new. It's literally just learning how to fight off the thousands of germs that we adults deal with every day. Also, those sudden temperature shifts, like going from a cool air-conditioned room into the summer heat, that can be a challenge for their little bodies. And of course, since colds are viral, they just spread super easily, especially if a sibling or parent is already sick.
Okay, let's also bust a really common myth while we're at it. You may have heard some old wives' tales, like a mother's wet hair can give her baby a cold. Let me be clear, that is simply not true. Colds are caused by viruses. Period. Not by damp hair, not by a chilly breeze. So you can definitely put that worry aside. So, how can you be sure it's just a cold and not something else? Let's break down the key symptoms to look for. Recognizing these signs will help you feel way more confident as you care for your baby at home. It almost always kicks off with a stuffy or runny nose. You might notice the mucus is clear at first, but don't be alarmed if it then gets thicker and turns a bit yellow or green. That's actually a good sign their body is fighting hard. All that congestion can make it really tough for them to sleep or even to feed, which naturally leads to a smaller appetite and just general fussiness. They just don't feel like themselves, you know? All right, now for the part you've been waiting for. Now that you know what you're dealing with, let's talk about what you can do. Here is your official toolkit of safe, soothing, and super effective remedies you can use right from the comfort of your home. First up, and this one is a biggie. If you are breastfeeding, keep it up. Honestly, your breast milk is like liquid gold right now. It is jam-packed with custom-made antibodies that go directly to your baby, giving them this incredible, powerful boost to fight off that specific virus. It is one of the most effective things you can do, for sure. Steam is your best friend here. It's a fantastic, totally natural decongestant. You can use a steamer or a humidifier in the room, or even just turn your shower on hot, close the bathroom door, and sit in that steamy room with your baby for a few minutes. Even the steam from a pot of boiled water can do the trick. Just please be incredibly careful to keep your baby a very safe distance away from the hot water itself.
This is a really wonderful traditional remedy that's known for its warming properties. A gentle massage can be so incredibly soothing. You just warm some mustard oil with a little garlic and ajwain, and you get this comforting aromatic oil. Once it's cooled down to a safe temperature, and I mean always test it on your own wrist first, you can gently massage it onto your baby's chest, back, and even the bottoms of their feet. That warmth can really help loosen congestion and just make them feel better.
Here's another great traditional comfort measure. It's a small pouch or a potli made with roasted ajwain and a little bit of camphor. The gentle warmth and those aromatic vapors can be really soothing for your baby. And again, the absolute crucial point here. Always check that the pouch is just comfortably warm, never hot, before you place it on their chest.
Oh, this is such a simple but brilliant trick. A stuffy nose can make it almost impossible for a baby to sleep flat on their back. So to help them out, you can place a small pillow or maybe a rolled-up towel under the mattress of the crib to create a tiny, gentle incline. And I'm going to say this again because it's so important. Never, ever put a pillow or any loose bedding in the crib with the baby. This small adjustment under the mattress can make a world of difference for their breathing.
Okay, let's switch gears to what is probably the most important section of this whole conversation. Home remedies are fantastic for mild colds, but it is absolutely critical that you know when it's time to stop and get professional medical help. So what are those signs? When does this move beyond a simple cold that you can handle at home? Let's get really clear on the red flags you need to watch for.
You should definitely call the doctor if the symptoms just don't seem to be getting any better after about 3 days, or if they're actually getting worse. Keep a close eye out for a fever that won't go away, a cough that starts up or gets more severe, or if your baby just seems unusually sleepy, lethargic, or really distressed. And listen, above all else, trust your gut. You know your baby better than anyone. If you are worried, just make the call.
And finally, I just want to leave you with this. Never ever underestimate the power of your presence. While all these remedies are great for physical relief, the comfort, the security, and the pure warmth of being held and hugged by a parent is so incredibly healing. Sometimes just holding your baby close is the most important medicine of all. You're doing a great job.